Hey there, I just thought it would be helpful to make a quick video about the unsponges that I've recently discovered how to make. Just so you can see it, this is what an unsponge is, and basically it is a cleaning device, kind of an upgrade from just a plain old washcloth. This one is made of flannel on the front and terry cloth on the back. And then I have a second one that I'm going to show you that has a mesh and flannel side as well as the terry cloth side. So basically this one is great in my opinion for being adorable. As you can see, it's got this cute little picture of a bear on the front. It's also great for quick messes, like got a thread hanging there, sorry. It's great for quick messes like a quick spill, washing your toddler's hands real fast, and it's fine for doing dishes as well. However, I have found that this guy right here with the mesh on the front is way better at doing dishes than this guy. Like I said, this guy, great, works perfectly. However, if you want to up your game, you've got a really hard mess to clean up, some really burnt on stuff. If you're like me, always burning things, this guy is awesome. And again, got the terry cloth on the back, and then this is flannel underneath the mesh, and then I just do a zigzag down the middle just to keep this from moving around too much while you're cleaning. It's just to secure it. Now, what I'm going to show you now is just a real quick talk through of if you want to make one yourself. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a piece of terry cloth, a piece of flannel, the optional piece of mesh, your new foam is what it's called. It's called New Foam is the brand that I've used. But it's just the foam that you put inside of a lawn chair. Now obviously you're going to need a sewing machine, thread, bobbin, but aside from that, that's it. That's all you're going to need. So the first step you're going to want to do is you're going to take your mesh and sew it to the right side of your flannel piece. Get this guy out of the way. What I did is I just did a zigzag all the way around the outside, and then I did a zigzag down the middle on mine, just so you can see it, just to secure that mesh in place. So once you do that, so pretend it's done, you're going to want to take your terry cloth. I have a hard time telling which side's the right side on terry cloth, and let's be honest, you're just going to clean dishes with this, so who cares? You'll put that. You want the right side of the flannel though inside, and then generally I leave a space about this big to turn, but I sew from here all the way around, all the way up, all the way over here, and back down, leaving this gap here so that you can turn it, and also so you can get your foam in once you've turned it. So pretend you've sewn it, everything's great. Flip this back over here. Everything's great, you've sewn it. Before you stuff it, I recommend top stitching, which, just so you can see what that is the stitching line. Let's see. That is the straight line of stitching that you see right here over the top. It just kind of creates this nice sturdy edge to your sponge, your unsponge, just so everything stays in place, and it kind of finishes the way it looks too. So then again, I find that to get this in, to get the foam into your unsponge, I have to roll it really tight, and usually I have to use two hands, but I'm trying to do it with one. You want to roll it really tight, and this is why you need your hole to be big enough here. And then I squeeze it through here, and once I squeeze it through, it pops open. You just kind of push its stuff out into the corners. You can also use a chopstick. I actually keep a chopstick right here for when I turn things. It helps also when you turn your corners as well. And then what you'll do is you'll just top stitch it closed, and then that's it, and then you end up with a super awesome unsponge. And that's it. So hopefully this helps some people out there, because I know that I couldn't really find a good tutorial for unsponges, but they're very simple, and that's how you can do it. And you can also upcycle super easily with this. For example, this terry cloth was actually from old washcloths that I had just lying around, and then the flannel was actually just scraps of flannel. You could alternatively use like an old flannel shirt or something like that, or even like an old receiving blanket or something, especially for these and these, because on this one, this side's really not what's scrubbing. This side's going to be the scrubby, and on this one you're not really going to see the flannel, so the flannel underneath isn't super important. You're going to mostly see the mesh. So this one's way more, like I said, this one's way more functional. This one's just adorable. So you might have one out where you would maybe normally have paper towels to kind of deter you from using paper towels and being more eco-friendly. So yeah, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this wasn't too rambly, and thanks for watching.